spend a bit more money on food, that's all. And another thing, look, pay the telephone bill.
I am not paying any telephone bill until something is done about this room.
Huh? What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
What's wrong? Look at that chair. Look at it. Look at the state of it. All creased and dirty. And look at all them grease marks and stains.
Yeah, that all caused by Olive.
You always blame me for everything. Let me show you something.
Yes, go on, love. You show him.
on.
Go on,
Yeah.
I'll show you.
See that? That was done by your hair.
I didn't do that.
Olive is perfectly correct for once. That was caused by all the muck you insist on putting on your hair.
What's the matter with you, jealous?
There's no need to get personal, mate. How typical of you. Every time you're in the wrong, you get personal. Your hair is a public menace. Like those great oil tankers discharging their filth all over the place. You're polluting our environment.
Listen, mate, that grease has come from your greasy bunts.
The word is scalp, and it doesn't happen to be greasy.
I tell you what, mate, it's that greasy, I'm surprised your cap don't keep slipping off. Look, Mum, why don't you send it to the cleaners or something? That'll get the worst of the grease off.
I sent it to the cleaners and she wouldn't do it.
Why not?
She said the grease was what was holding it together.
Well, Johnny, you and Olive could make some covers or something. They wouldn't cost much.
It's a waste of time, love. There's nothing to support it. Here, Olive, show him. Take the cover off. Go on, let him have a look. There you are.
Blimey, it is a bit rough, isn't it?
Look at all that stuffing coming out there.
Get out of it, get away.
Well, it makes it very hard to sit on.
I don't know what you're cribbing about, darling. Blimey, you're well upholstered enough, ain't you?
Don't be so foul.
I'll tell you what we ought to do.
What?
Get rid of the chair and let's all sit on Olive.
Get your hands off me. Look, there's a spring what come through there. I sat on that this morning and it scratched me right there. I showed it to Arthur when we got up, didn't I, Arthur?
Yeah,
Wasn't it horrible?
certainly was.
Well, something's got to be done. We can't live like this.
Well, I, for one, can't afford new chairs. He'll have to stay as it is.
He's right, Mum. I mean, if you have to, you can live with anything. Can't you, Arthur?
Yeah. I'm making enough sacrifices as it is.
Well, I can tell you this. I'm not paying any telephone bill till all these chairs are recovered. Here, Stan, can't you give me a bit more?
Me?
Yeah. Well, you just had a raise. You can chip in.
Look, mate, when we had a rise, I got less money.
What a lot of rot you do, Joe.
That's not rot, mate. I'll tell you how it works. You see, when we had the rise, the fares went up, right? As soon as the fares went up, all the people stopped travelling on the buses. So we didn't get any overtime. Now, the union reckons we ought to put in for another rise to compensate us for our last increase.
Well, I don't understand it.
No, of course you don't, Mum. And, here, now, I'll tell you what I can do.
What?
We have what we call an emergency duty down there. Now, I'll put my name down for that, because that's worked for you, Bob.
Oh, that's lovely, love.
Yeah.
Here, then I can go out tomorrow and choose the material.
You can't choose anything of the sort. Any extra money I get is going to pay that telephone bill.
Oh.
Here, I'll tell you what I might be able to do. I might be able to scrounge a few bits and pieces that we use when we're patching up the bus seats.
Oh, that's lovely material. Ooh.
Now, don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. I'll ask old Joe, our upholsterer, and see what he can do for me.
Arthur, what's the matter? What's wrong?
I don't know. Something wrong with a fag. You stupid great lump. All that stuff you were flinging about, I'll be smoking the stuffing.